shall name my name. Still setting up my equipment. Opo, I'm telling you. I'll show you how many cameras. No, I'm not going to show you. I will just tell you how many cameras that I'm setting up now. I think it's 1, 2 will be here, 3 will be here. I don't know where 4 is going to be, but I'm still operating everything. I might not set up everything, but I'm just opening it up, opening it up, opening it up. Okay. To God be the glory. This one is set up already. This one, I want to make sure it's facing in the right direction. That's done. Yeah, that's done. Again, let me just remind everyone that I'm not sure how many I'm going to get. Very, let me say this one properly. I want to go landscape. Yeah. Landscape. Yeah, landscape. I want to go landscape. Okay, that's done. Okay. Let's get this one to set up. Too many cameras. You choke. Trust me, they choke. I don't know why they use vernacular. They choke. They choke well. This one too is set up. Unfortunately, I don't have a stand for this one, so I'm not sure how it's gonna work. Let me just put it here. If it works, it works. If you no work, it no work. God don't be vex, so nobody go vex. Let me wear my glasses. The reason why I'm wearing my glasses is just for me to be able to see what's going on Instagram. As I know, as I clean my nose, do everything. Normal, but if you like, you understand. If you don't like, you don't understand. I'm going through long COVID symptoms. I'm actually recovering fast. And I'm happy. God be the glory. Yes, I am happy. I know a lot of people must have been waiting to see me today because I said 9:30. And according to time now, it's like almost 10 o'clock, isn't it? But it no matter. The show will go on. Let me leave this so that they can actually see my this thing, equipment here. Then let me see my equipment for background here. I get equipment that camera, everything. God pass God. God pass all of us. God is the root of everything in our lives. I want everyone to forgive me because I got the fan on, so you might not be able to hear me properly because of the fan, but unfortunately, I'm sorry. I just have to put the fan on because it's very hot. I think it's going to be 32 degrees today in London. Overnight, it was very, very hot, I'm telling you. So the fan that you can hear in the background, I've left it on since last night because I could not sleep. I slept naked. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Well, it's the truth. I actually went to bed naked, like the way I came to this world, the way I was born. Thank God, though. And you can also see me wearing Nigeria clothes. It's all for the heat. I learned something from some people. They said when you wear cotton in the sun, cotton helps to absorb the heat or something like that. But anyway, cotton is good to wear during a very, very hot condition. Yeah. Any other material apart from cotton will absorb heat. It will make you sweaty, very hot, itchy as well. So that's why I'm wearing hot. How you doing? Respect to everyone watching now. Let me say how many cameras I've got on. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Wow. That makes me look like a celebrity, but I know I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a normal next door neighbor. Okay, good morning everyone. Happy Monday. It might come a time that you hear say, I will talk louder. And another point, you will see that I turn my volume down. Probably for different reasons. It could be because of neighbors, it could be because of traffic, it could be because of the fan in front of me here. Probably I might even have a guest, like a visitor. They might be at the door or something like that. So I'm just gonna be here for just maximum will be 15 minutes. I don't want to talk too long. Too much of everything is very bad. Okay, today, happy Democracy Day. Thank you, my brother. Nigeria, both home and diaspora. Respect, big respect. I know that damn tunes multi-piece. Yeah, I think I've seen you before. Forgive me if I didn't pronounce it very well. Thank you. Good morning. Happy Democracy Day. And first of all, before I start what I'm about to say, I just want to say Happy Father's Day in advance to all fathers all around the world. Whether you are in Nigeria, whether you are in America, whether you are in UK where I am, whether you are in Asia, whether you are in any part of the world, all the fathers, respect to you. And I must not leave the women out as well, because it takes two to tango. You understand? Where there's a father, there must be a good mother as well. Okay? Shout out to my first daughter in UK. Ah, wow. Can you see her? Can you see her? Walai. That's my first daughter. She's a graduate of journalism and masters in social work. So she's got a new job now. Respect to her. May God guide her. I can't do everything. I'm just a father. Being a father doesn't come with a manual. I've tried my best to get them to this stage. The next stage is now for them to give me good husband, good children, nice family. But I can say this is the second one. She's also a master's degree holder in psychology. Yeah, respect to them. So happy Father's Day to all of us. This one, did I say how old she is? 27. She's 27. Her name is Montana. The first one is Ebony. Montana, aka Odunayo. I like to call her Odunayo. But the British people call her Montana. And the first one, this one that is going to be 30 in August. I like to call her Opeyemi, but English people will like to call her Ebony. I like all their names. I don't discriminate. I like all their names. But I just like to call them by their Niger name, Opeyemi and Odunayo, or the English name, Ebony and Montana. They are still my children. I don't think I've given them away, which I will never do. Okay. Thank you. The reason why you are here is just to talk about something very close to my heart. I think, why am I doing this? I'm not doing it for any reason, but I just want to use it to encourage people. If it works for you, it will work. If you believe it's not going to work for you, it's not going to work for you. But just listen. Yeah. Let me just grab your attention for 1 minute. I'm not like a big orator. I used to be a radio presenter. I've been a radio presenter for 25 years plus. Yeah. And I've been a journalist since 2021. Did I get that right? Maybe. And I've been a bus driver. I've done also. And I've been a radio DJ. I'm not blowing my own horn, but I believe in this country, this Obodo UK, where we did. If you mention 5 DJs in the late 80s and early 90s in the UK, I've been one of, let me say, I should be 5th. If not, well, I will be under 10 when you mention them. But those ones that me, I personally know, I might even forget some, you understand? But there are people like, when I came to this country, I've heard of Dele Adelegon. Yeah. And many more, but not too many. Not too many. I don't want to make anybody's name. You know who you are if you have been in this country since the 80s and probably early 90s. But there's a particular DJ I will always give my respect to. And the reason for that is because he was the DJ who came to the naming ceremony of my first daughter in this country. And I wasn't a DJ at that time. I was thinking about it, but I wasn't. Actually, at that time, I was actually a mobile baba. You don't believe it. I used to be a baba in UK. You know, it's one of the jobs that you do in UK when you know that you are here as a student and you are not allowed to work in the country because you have not established yourself. You know what I mean? You are still foreigner. You understand? So I was a mobile baba, but this DJ, the name just slipped my mind. But I can tag him. I can tag him at the end of this video. I can tag him to this video. Yes, he knows himself. I forgot his name. I cannot remember, to be honest. I know him. I can see his face in front of me. But, you know, like I said, I'm going through long COVID. To remember people's name is very, very, very difficult for me nowadays. Even to speak proper English is difficult because of the long COVID symptoms I'm going through. Okay. What I actually want to do, like I said, I'm not going to be too long here. I don't want to take too much of your time. I respect your time. Thank you so much for joining me. Good morning to you. Happy Father's Day. I said it before. So, I want to talk to people about packaging themselves. There was a time that years back, I thought about going back to Nigeria to establish myself because I graduated here as a journalist or mass communication student. And when I was a student, I was also teaching in the class. It's shocking. I was teaching like a tutor, student tutor. Yeah, let me use student tutor. But the reason was because I was a student representative from my first year, second year, even third year. I won it, but I gave it back. I just have to do it like that. So when I graduated, I said to myself, because at that time, I noticed that some UK-based, should I say student, not students especially, let me say, there were some young people in UK who were based in this country, but decided to move back to Nigeria. It was trendy at that time that if you go to Nigeria, you will blow. You understand? You will blow. You will get known. You will be more famous than those who are living here. That idea, I don't know who brought that idea to our heads, but it was the thing at that time. We were all thinking about going to Nigeria and establish ourselves. So I was one of those people. Let me say, I was one of those victims. I was thinking at that time, let me go to Nigeria, establish myself, because in UK, no disrespect to everybody in UK, we don't think we actually appreciate ourselves in UK, because there's a popular saying, we pay, so may I say I'm in Yoruba, I will try and think of the translation later on. Gbogbo ẹyẹ ló máa ń darapọ̀, something like that, like you don't respect yourselves in UK, because everybody, you wake up, some of us, you wake up in the morning, you all want to go to early morning cleaning, you mix up, so people do not respect each other in UK. Not everybody, You understand? But in UK, people see you as a struggling actor. Let me use that word, struggling actor. Like we all the same. Even though what you are doing in UK is different, like some people are DJs, some people are even some. There were times that they used to disrespect DJs in UK. Even if you're a fashion designer, I said I know one brilliant fashion designer in the UK. I respect him, but do everybody respect him? I don't know. I cannot say. I'm sure some do, and some will still walk over him just because he was based here. And I know one designer in Nigeria, Mr. Rocco, is like a big brother in the street. He was the one who always he used to sew us trendy clothes when I was in Nigeria as a teenager. Mr. Rocco, respecting you, sir. I keep saying that I'm gonna call you, but I will make that call. Trust me, I will make that call. Anyway, so at that time, when I finished my education, I've been a popular DJ at that time, I believe, and a radio presenter. I was a popular radio presenter because of the radios that I've played. Somebody said that I've always played, on pirate radio stations. That is not true. That is not true. Number one, I was a radio presenter, apprentice on my university campus radio station. Yes, I did that one. And also, I was on Voice of Africa Radio, which was a legal radio station in UK. It was owned by my colleague and my classmate, Mr. Space Clothing. He's moved back to Ghana now, I think. And according to the rumor I had is that he's now into politics in Ghana. I know it's going to be great because he was an outstanding journalist. Yes, let me see what's here. Man like Lens, respect. Yeah, respect. If you want to come on. Happy Father's Day, man like Lens. Yeah, so back again. At that time, I was also thinking of moving back to Nigeria to establish myself because at that time as well, I know Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy used to go to a Cherubim and Seraphim with his father at Elephant Castle. And he used to always work for, what's his name? Solar Crew. He used to be a member of Solar Crew, like should I say Juju musical youths in UK before he moved back to Nigeria and became Don Jazzy, this big Don Jazzy that you all know now. And then I used to know the band also. The band used to be some boys in UK as well. The band himself, the Coco, used to be some boy. And I remember when I was in the radio on Nigeria FM, he used to come to the studio to make his first singles or probably his second one. But this is a story that I had. I've never met him, but I know he's around. Anyway, the band, what's his name? The band and the name I just mentioned before, Don Jazzy. All of them moved back. And there's a guy called Oye too. Even Skills, all of them, there are people. Everybody was just going back to Nigeria to establish themselves in Nigeria. Because I believe we all thought that, yes, people will recognize you when you go back to Nigeria. Okay, special 1,000, okay. An announcement just came on. So as I was saying, so I was one of those people. After the band, Don Jazzy and the rest of them moved back to Nigeria and they're doing big in Nigeria. Then me too follow the leader, follow the leader. You know, me too. I was impressed by the outcome of this artist and even DJ. I know one DJ that moved back to Nigeria. Me and him, we actually worked together on the radio, but he moved back to Nigeria and he became the manager of Cool FM. I believe he moved from there. Oh, Gold Odunton, respect. Pleased to meet you. Anyway, so at that time, me too, I was planning to go to Nigeria, live in Nigeria, to make name, forgetting my own family. I wasn't forgetting, but I know I would be going back and forth. Even Shalom, he too moved back to Nigeria. He's big now. So, me too, I wanted to go back to Nigeria. Then I was going back and forth. Then during my visit to Nigeria, I was going everywhere, entertainment places, visiting, making my face show. Say, yeah, oh, my face show, my shoe shine, da. So I was talking to people in the media, but the advice I was getting from the people in media in Nigeria, this is what I want to talk to you about. It shocked me. In Nigeria, people can overpackage you. I'm telling you, people can overpackage you. If you like that kind of lifestyle, yeah, it's good. The outcome will be great. Look at Spyro. Look at what's this guy's called? What's it called? This wala. You understand? Olamide Bado. All of them, they went through all this rite of passage before they became famous. You understand? But let me say to you, this rite of passage, sometimes it may be too stressful for you. Sometimes it can cause depression. Sometimes it can even bring you down. Even though most of the time, most people will go up, they will blow. But it can bring you down. It can cause depression. It can even make you, good morning, OJ Papi, pleased to meet you. Thanks so much. Good morning. Happy Father's Day if you're a man. Yes, I have. So, but all this information that I was getting from people in the media, people in the entertainment industry in Nigeria was that, number one, you have to change your own mobile phone to the one or top of the range at that time. I was like, what? And let me say this, I'm using Android. I'm a big fan of Android. I don't like iPhone. I got no reason. It's just, I don't know how to operate it. It's too much and you have to download something and pay for it. I'm a cheapy guy. But at that time, I was using iPhone, iPhone, not iPhone, Galaxy 7 Edge. It was a big thing. It was the latest, top of the range at that time. So S7 Edge was the top of range. But I was told you have to use this, you have to use that, you have to use this. Let me carry on. They even told me that I have to buy certain car. They told me the car that I have to be using in Nigeria when I'm going now. They told me the car. Me, I just thought, if you have a nice car, it's cool. You understand? Just have a nice car. At least you are driving around. You understand? But they told me the type of car. And this car, it will cost you arm and leg. I'm telling you, let me just put it that way. If you don't understand what an arm and leg is, Google it or speak to somebody who lives in the UK. They will tell you what I'm. The car they told me that I have to be driving will cost you arm and a leg. If you are not ready for it, if you are not up to it, I can buy it, but I didn't think it was necessary. That was number one or number two. They also told me that I have to be living in certain area. Hello, me. I'm an Agege boy. I came from Agege. I grew up from Agege. You understand? I don't see anything wrong with Agege. Some top artists, they grew up from Agege now. What's his name? This guy who sang you dey kill mosquito every day for something. I forgot his name. You will not all know him. He's from Agege now. He blew. You understand? Even people from Sangota blew. What's his name? Wahala, 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 Kuna. He blew from Sangota, but they told me that I have to be living in certain area. That means I have to move me. I grew up in Agege. Yeah. But as I was growing up, I got a house. My own place is in Ikorodu. I love Ikorodu. Ikorodu is a new area and I like it. I'm getting used to being there. But Ikorodu was not in the area that I have to live when I'm in Lagos. Even I established my radio station, my online radio station in Ikorodu. But they told me I have to live in Ikorodu. I have to do this, I have to do that. You see, the packaging that they will put on you is too much. You understand? All you want to do is you just want to blow in your own way. You know, blow in. I don't know if I can explain this in English. You want to blow whichever way you can blow. But in Nigeria, over packaging will kill you. Sorry everybody if I can't catch everybody. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cameras in front of me. So that's why you see me looking around, looking everywhere, so that everybody can capture my front view, not only my side view. So in Nigeria, you have to be careful of over packaging. Over packaging can kill you. It can make you do the undo. I was recently watching a YouTube video, a crime video, police crime video, obviously, because I watch it sometimes. And there was an artist arrested. He was among of the people displayed as cultists, criminals, all sorts of things that you will do. You know, even though you are not born like that, you don't have that DNA crime in you. But if they overpackage you in Nigeria, it will make you, it will tempt you to go and do what you are not supposed to do. So my point is, ladies and gentlemen, if you like, you listen. If you like, say I'm talking rubbish, bullshit, whatever you want to call it, it's up to you. I'm not saying you shouldn't do what you're doing, but I'm sharing my experience with you. You understand? I refrain from doing things that my parents will not be proud of me if they hear me doing it. I cannot do past my own limits. You understand? I know how to get money through the legal way. You understand? And that's what I've been doing. That's why I've been involved. I was a kids entertainer. Do you know kids entertainer? I used to perform for kids at parties. The same party, I will be DJing. The same party, I was a cameraman. The same party, I was a photographer. Do you understand? I can combine all sorts of work together just to make money the legal way, but I cannot do crime. One in Yoruba, they say, if you can translate that, I'll be very grateful. Shout to Ìyàwó Pharaoh. Wow! Talking about Pharaoh. Yesterday morning, a friend of mine, his name is Ola. We were just talking. We talked for like 3 hours on the phone. He was just telling me stories about the Bible. I'm jumping into that because Yahweh Pharaoh reminds me of the story we talk about. You know, we talk about Abraham, the Sarah, and Sarah also gave her husband Abraham a maid to marry. You understand? Wahala day from the olden days, I'm telling you. From Rebecca, from Jacob. Jacob was very dodgy. You understand? So we talk about it. It was very interesting. Let me not divert anyway. Let me finish this. So, in conclusion, do what you can do the right way, the legal way is always the best. Don't let entertainment guru or entertainment colleagues or entertainment friends, whatever you want to do, or call them bodies, don't let them tempt you to do something that is wrong, something that is illegal, something that can get you killed, or something that can even, in short, cut your life short. No do pass yourself. I'm telling you this. Do not do pass yourself. Over packaging is killing some people in Nigeria. Look at, shout out to Burna Boy. Burna Boy just came to UK now and performed at the UEFA final. You understand? It must have started, and I remember Burna Boy used to be here too. Trust me. I had that history. You understand? So, but don't let over package change you or make you to do things that you will regret, or things that will put shame on your families, on your fathers and mother. Do what you can do according to your capability, according to your code. No cut your code past your length. You understand? Don't do more than you can do. Do what you can do. You understand? Don't go beyond your capacity that will land you into trouble. Sometimes, in more cases, it get people killed. Some people times it can put you into prison. Sometimes it can disgrace your family. Your family is very important. If you are going to be great in life, over packaging will not help you. Trust me. Over packaging can bring you down and it can bring you up. But do not, just start simple. You understand? If you're gonna blow, you're gonna blow. If you're not gonna blow, end of the story. Look for another story that you can do, or another thing that you can adjust to. Hey, shout out to my man Andres. What you say, man? This man, I want to tell you about this guy, Andres. If you like, please follow him on Boss Andres. Are you on Instagram? I've never seen you on Instagram before. Anyway, Andres is Andres. He used to be my colleague. If you don't mind, actually, let me not mention where I met you. You understand? But Andres, he was a cast in the popular soap opera or soap drama in UK. You heard of EastEnders. Andres, let me tell you about EastEnders. I never used to watch EastEnders. I'm telling you, my wife used to watch it because she's British. Because me, I'm Nigerian. I never used to watch it. But when I was studying mass communication, there was actually there was an elective that I was doing at that time. I can't remember the name now. And they used to force us to go and watch EastEnders, so that the following day we come and narrate the story in the class. That's how I got hooked on EastEnders. I was watching EastEnders and coming to class the following day, then we have to narrate the story in front of everybody. And think about it. Me, I'm a Nigerian. I've got an accent. I've got a Nigerian accent, but Nigerian accent doesn't keep my head down. No, I will still talk because I was a student rep in the class. So I will always talk with my accent. And I believe people like my accent. People just admire it. I have young friends, older friends who are British, and I relate with everybody. If you know me, I'm not the type of person that will say, oh, I must be hanging around with Nigerians only. No, I will hang out with white people. I will hang out with Jamaicans. I will hang out with Asians. Everybody loves me. And the fact that my surname is Ali, that was PowerPoint as well. I don't know why I said PowerPoint. I was lack of I didn't know what to say, so that's why I used PowerPoint. But it was kind of acceptable in the Western culture. Ali, they call me Ali. They call me DJ Ali. So that's how people just like me for who I am. Anyway, I'm gonna go because I've got an appointment at 10:45. So I have to make this short. Thanks so much, everybody. To round this off, what I'm trying to say to everybody is don't overpackage yourself to the point that you will be doing a little bit extra or too much. When I say extra, extra is good, but in a good way, not in a bad way. Don't overpackage yourself to the extent that you will go and rob the bank so that you can have money to go to studio, or you can have money to go and live at a banana island, like those expensive areas. Please, people can blow anywhere you are. Even if you live in trenches, you will blow. Naira Marley is from Peckham, where I am from. It's got named Naira Marley. I know some other artists like that. I may not remember their name, but they can grow. They grew up from where they were born or where they live or within their area where they can afford to live. Don't do more than yourself. Thank you very much. Happy Monday. Happy Father's Day to all the men and to all the ladies. Your time will come. Thanks so much for listening. Hip hip hip. Hooray. I'm going to go off now. Thank you. Gold Oduton. Thank you. Am I thinking who I'm thinking? I don't know. Okay. I've switched off this camera. I'm going to turn off this camera. Bear with me. Who is here? Respect. Finish. Let me finish this one. Finish. Okay. This one too. Finish. Okay. And the YouTube one. I'm gonna turn on the YouTube one. The YouTube channel. I'm gonna turn you off. Thank you very much, everybody.